Hi, it's Jez here from Nigezza.co.uk. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy 2021. Phew, we got through 2020. So it's the first of the month and it is a Stamp Around UK video hop, and all the links to everybody else are down below in the description. So do go and pop along and see what everybody else has made. Can't believe we've been doing it now, I think 6 months, so it's amazing. So our theme is winter birthdays. So I have mixed a bit of stuff that's going out with stuff that's coming in. So I'm using the lovely First Frost paper. I haven't got much left, and I know lots of people grabbed it when it was reduced in the sale. I think it's all gone now, so I thought I'd give you some ideas, and it's a long way off till Christmas, so I'll show you how you could use it for a birthday. And the stamps and the dies are from this lovely bundle that's coming up, Pretty Perennials. So this was designed by Dina Rico. This was her, was it her $1 million sales perk. You get to choose design a stamp set. So these are the Perennial Petals dies and the Pretty Perennials stamp set. It's a photopolymer stamp set, and it's gorgeous. I love it, and so many dies to work with. So I've used one of the dies here, this beautiful leaf, which when I looked at it I thought would go really lovely with the papers here. And I just love the font, so I love this big happy, and then I've used the simple birthday, and I just thought it went really well, and I fussy cut it, which is not something I often do. And I'm using the lovely snowflake Splendor ribbon, which again is going just to give it a little bit of glitz and sparkle, and added some rhinestone. So I've gone for square. You have to trim it down, and then you get enough there to put a little bit on the middle. But I showed this to Ed and I went, what do you think? And he went, a winter birthday, that's lovely. Oh, and I've put a bit of Winkestella. Don't know if you can see that little glitziness there, but just a little bit of frosty. So with the papers I've got left, I thought that would be a lovely birthday. That could be a lovely birthday. And I thought that one, very similar to the one I've made. I figured that these were probably a little bit more Christmassy, so I might make, get a start on next year's Christmas cards. And that one, wants a keen on, so I'm going to use that side, and I'm just going to use the tiny treat bags, I think, you know, the die, and make a little bag, because actually the shape of that, I thought it would do a nice little gift to go with that one. That was my thoughts. So turning to these, so you could make a square one, or you could trim it, and so you could maybe get 2 cards out of one sheet. But I'm going to use that one because I just think that's so pretty. Now, I had to look up the colours because I kind of forgot all the colours that were in it, because although I was delighted this carried over, I don't think I've used it this Christmas. So we've got Smoky Slate, Rococo Rose, Pretty Peacock, Night of Navy, Blushing Bride, Highland Heather, Balmy Blue, and Seaside Spray, which I didn't close properly. So that's been open all night. So it was sort of like these pinky purplies I was kind of going for. So I think we're looking at Highland Heather and Rococo Rose there, really. And so I'll put the others away. So what I did was I used some thick Whisper White for the card base, and then I picked out my colour to go around it, and I think I might use the Rococo Rose for this actually, and yeah, so I'll get those cut out. So I'm using extra thick Whisper White, and this is UK size, so I'm cutting it all the way along here at 5 7/8. So it won't be a 6 by 6 square, it'll be a 5 7/8 square. Obviously, if you're working with different paper sizes, if yours is 11 wide, then it's going to have to be 5 1/2 square. And then I'm going to score it down at the 5 7/8, and that is our square card. Obviously, if you've got 12 by 12 Whisper White, you can use that and make it 6 by 6. But there we go. So that's our card base. And then I did try this after deciding to go Rococo Rose. I then thought, oh, what will it look like with Highland Heather? And I tried the Highland Heather behind it, and I actually thought it does go much better with Rococo Rose, so decided that was the best idea. So I'm going to cut this down, so going down to the next layer, which is 5 5/8, and that gives us that nice little layer there. So 5 5/8 by 5 5/8, so that gives us our mat. And then we're going to cut this down to 5 3/8, so decide which side we want. Yeah, we'll take a strip off there, that'll be all right. And then this strip is what I put on the inside of the card to give the inside a bit of interest. 5 5/8 on that side, and then you've got this strip you could maybe put on the envelope, possible. So that is our mats there for the top of our card, so couldn't be simpler. And then we need to stamp. I'm not going to use extra thick because I'm fussy cutting it, and it's extra thick is quite thick, and so therefore fussy cutting that is a bit awkward. So I've got a scrap here, so I'm going to stick with the Rococo Rose. I'm not going to change it up, I'm going to do it like that one. So I've got my stamps mounted. So this is such a beautiful happy. I do like it. Will it fit on there? Let's move that out of the way. I'll angle it a bit. There we go. And then we want the birthday, which I want. Put it along this edge. I like to have one of the edges, just saves a bit of cutting. Get it along one of the edges. There we go. That's that. Give that a clean in a sec. And then we're just going to fussy cut it out, which I managed to not bring my scissors with me. Oh, my glasses. Ooh, crash bang wallop. Right, so just going to cut this off for ease. So I'm just moving the paper or the cardstock, not the scissors, and just going round. Imagine by now you've had the news that Whisper White is going, and it's being replaced with basic white because the mill had to close due to the impact of that will not be mentioned, which is very sad. So I've not seen the replacement yet. I understand, oops, I understand that the colour's slightly different, but the quality is just as good. I still got quite a few packets, so I didn't go and order any more. So just going around. So I do hope everybody had a lovely Christmas and New Year, however you managed to spend it. I can't tell you how I spent it because it's not Christmas yet filming this. I'm filming it way ahead. So it's the, is it the 12th or the 13th today? I can't remember. It's Sunday. Might be the 13th. I've just done my December daily, so I don't know why I don't know what day it is. Probably because I was doing Saturday's entry, because Sunday I haven't finished yet. Got Liam coming round later. That's my eldest. We seem to have developed this little pattern as he comes round on a Sunday. We're in a bubble because he lives on his own, so that's allowed. And we were very touched that he chose to bubble up with us and not mates. Probably because he gets free food and booze from us. There we go. So that's me happy. And then the birthday, I'm actually going to swap to my long scissors for this one. Then we can just do it in one swoop. So I just go I like to do a little bit of a slant and then try and mimic the same slant on the other side. There we go. That's that. And then we need to die cut our leaves. So I want 2 leaves, so that'll come out of that. And what's really handy is I can show you the mini cut and emboss machine. What I love is, it doesn't matter how messy my desk is, I can fit it on, which is great. So base plate, cutting plate, die, top plate, and that's it. One pass and it's cut. Brilliant. I've got other mini machines made by other people, and I'm going backwards and forwards several times, and it doesn't like it. I love this leaf. I haven't done much with the with it. I've cut a few things out of stamps. Well, I don't think I've quite stamped all of them, but I've had a little play. I even used one of the flowers in my December daily, only because it was sat on my desk because I'd cut it and I thought that's just what I need. So cut one of these outline ones. It's really nice. Oh, there's a couple bits there I've missed, but I did, when I saw this, it did make me think of this paper, and that was the flash of inspiration I had to make this card. Right, put that in the bin. Actually went in the bin and not on my floor. So let's have a little look-see. So kind of liked, oh, I might turn that round actually, there. Might do these going that way, and then have a bit of, kind of use the happy to cover up the join, and then a bit of birthday. Now I did use some ribbon across it, As it's iridescent ribbon, I think it would still work. Yeah, I think that works. And then I just did a bit of green castellaring. Right, so let's get these stuck down. So I've got my little Tombow with its fine tip, which is just what you need. Oh. I am hoping that I will have got for Christmas a new glue bottle. One that I've seen lots of people use. This is actually an icing bottle with a metal tip. And I did put it on my wish list. So hopefully one of my boys will have bought it me. There we go. But I do like these little ones, these cheap as chips. I gave some as a customer thank you to a few customers. Oh, they love it. They wrote back and they go, Jez, love those little glue bottles. Love them, love them, love them, they said. Which is always nice to get feedback like that. Right, and now I'm going to stick the ribbon down. So I'm going to cut a bit of this, put it across there. So cut a bit of that off. And I use a little glue dot in the middle so that it's secured in the middle. I'm going to put it across there. Stick the happy on, birthday down there. Yeah. So put that on there. Using my grid lines to help me. Put that there. And then I can turn it over. Keep it straight. And then use a bit of stamp and seal. Hold it in place like so. Super. And now I just glue down my happy. Probably put too much Tombow on there. And gonna have that coming across there. And I'm gonna get a block. I'm just gonna sit the block on there like that. And I want some dimensionals. And have that bit overlapping there, like so. And then we want that stuck to our Rococo rose. There we go. I'm going to stick this little piece on the inside. Might use a bit of my stamp and seal. There we go, and then we just trim it down, because remember this is smaller than 6 inches, and that little offcut is 6 inches. So that's quite a nice little look on the inside. And then I just finished off with a bit of bling and a bit of wink of Stella. So I'm just going to put 3 around to... Cool, I am well and truly sticky here. There we go. So I'm just going to stick 3 around to sort of bring the eye in. So I thought I'd picked up around, there it is on my finger. So I'll have one down there. Choose the other end. That's what it's designed for. One there, one there, and one up there. Yep, that'll do. And then a little finishing touch with some wink of Stella, which is over here. So I just put a bit of wink of Stella on some of these frosty bits. And a little bit over these leaves. Just so it looks like the frost has just touched them. I kind of gently went over, just gently, because it will, the ink will run with this. So there we go, just a little bit of frost on those leaves. Don't know if you can see that. So there we go, there's my winter birthday card. So hope you like that. Please go and look at everybody else's. It's all linked down below. There'll also be a link to my blog post, which will have all the measurements for this card, or these cards, and some close-up photos, and they'll be linked to my shops if you wish to buy anything. You can't buy the paper, but come January the 5th you'll be able to buy this beautiful die set and stamp set. Okay, and if you need a catalogue, just let me know. Okay, bye for now.